got the beautiful sky here. And as I start to turn south, you see that there's a little bit of a haze. There's a forest fire south of here. Well, brush fire, I guess, more adequately. But with as dry as it's been, and there's a little bit of a wind today, you can see the difference in the sky. See how dark and gray and hazy? All right, so Boardwalk Path. Well, where do you think I'm gonna come out on this trail today? These cute little flowers are called sand daisies. Aren't they pretty? Growing along the beach in the mangroves. Okay, I'm looking at some mangrove trees here along the shoreline. It's our nature's filter, like your parents' coffee filters. And I was taught that these are red mangrove because of the color. Look at the color red. Hopefully you can see that. And they also have a nickname of the walking tree, like Groot, because you can see their legs. Walking along the shoreline by the mangroves, came upon this little track. What animal do you think made this footprint? What is a hammock? I'll give you a clue. It is not the thing that you hang between two trees and take a nap in. A hammock is actually a shaded space like we are about to enter on this trail at Wiggins Pass State Park through the trees. Found some trees that are wrapped in aluminum or metal of some sort. Why do you think these trees are wrapped with metal at the bottom? So on this trail, there's lots of signs telling us what we're looking at, and this is lichen. And if you see on that tree, it's that green fungus among us. It's light scaly patches on the trees. They're called dual plants, a fungus and an algae which live together for mutual benefit. This supplies water and minerals. Pretty cool, huh? Wild coffee, how cool is that? That's these plants right here. That's the wild coffee. And it says that there are several relatives of commercial coffee, and its beans of late spring and summer can produce brew recognized as coffee. Wild coffee. So remember how when we were by the coast, I was telling you how the mangrove is like your parents' coffee filter. Well, we're a little further from the coast. We're still here, but we're not on the water. We're in the wooded area. And you can actually see the filtration process of the mangrove because the salt is on the leaves. See that white? That's the salt. So it's sucked up the salt water and it's filtered the salt through its leaves. See that? Isn't that cool? Okay, so the Gumbo Limbo tree. Oh, look at those little love bugs joining the fun. It's known as the tourist tree because it starts off like this, you see, And then just like the tourists who don't use sunscreen, it turns red and starts to peel like this one back here. So you can see the difference between one that isn't peeling yet and one that is peeling back there. It's the Gumbo Limbo tree. Sable palm, for all of my 4th graders, you should definitely know that this is our state tree. Also known as the cabbage palm. And there it is. Our state tree. Stumbled upon some buttonwood here. I wouldn't have known it if not for the sign. But it's this tree right here. It's got really small leaves. But the cool thing about it is that it is related to the white mangrove, grows furthest from the shore, and early settlers in the Keys used this to make charcoal, which is what we put in our grills to get it hot. Super cool. Buttonwood. Ever been at the beach and picked up a shell to think, oh, this is beautiful, and then see that it's broken and you think that it is not a good shell? But guess what? This is a treasure among treasures, because this spot shows you that a sea turtle used this little guy as a snack. That hole right there is where he used his beak-like mouth to crack open the seashell to get a little snack for himself. Then another thing that they do is they'll crack off the top of it and suck everything from the inside out like a ice cream cone. And it kind of looks like a ice cream cone, so it's pretty appropriate. See how this one, the top has been chewed off? So these shells, their imperfections mean that they were a snack for a sea turtle.